Welcome back to the Game Challenger. We were talking about AI at my job. Did you have a think about it? What jobs are coming? Well, today I have my special guest, Elaine, and we have Bosse and Joe and myself prepared to give you good news. What jobs are coming? So get your drinks, get everything, fasten your seatbelts, and we're going to let you know what jobs are coming, and that puts you in pole position for 2026. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click on the subscribe button and notify so that you can be made aware of our next part that's coming out soon. So, what jobs are coming in AI at my job? I hope it doesn't eat yours. So, over to the studio. When we talk about what jobs are coming, we're saying some of the highest paying jobs in 2025 didn't exist 5 years ago. Think about it. Some of the highest paying jobs in 2025 didn't exist 5 years ago. So that's good. That's pretty positive, isn't it? When we think about it, pretty positive. So if AI is automating the old world of work, what's waiting in the new world? So what are the future jobs? What are the future jobs to list? I think one of the biggest jobs going to be, or one of the definite future jobs going to be, is an AI trainer, isn't it? You I'm going to I'm not going to say all of them that I think because I want to give you guys a chance to think about. So I'm going to go to Elaine. What do you think the future jobs, just think about what you think the future jobs going to
Well, you stole what I was going to say. I was going to
be.
say I was going to say AI consultants,
Okay.
because I just feel that people don't know how AI can help them, how AI can assist them, and I
Fantastic.
think that someone like an AI consultant can go into a business and obviously do a 3 day, investigation and say where are your weak points, where do you need work, you go away for a few days, you come back with a plan, you come back, you've
Mm,
designed a few workflows, you've designed a few chatbots, you know so for me, I think that that's one of the biggest things that's
fantastic.
definitely going to come.
Fantastic. And I want Joe, give me just one or two. Don't give me the whole list because I know you got a whole list. I just want one or two just to give Bossy a chance to talk to. Yeah?
Yeah, well, that's not really helpful, but
Or
I
should I
will
come to you
do my
last?
best.
Should I come
I
to you
said
last? Let me go to
I
let me
will
go
do
let
my
me go
best
to
in
let me
the
go to
area
Bossy
that,
first. Let me go to Bossy first.
yeah.
Bossy, you go first because Joe's gonna reel them off. Yeah?
Well, I'm going to talk from a data perspective, and everybody knows that data is the lifeblood of AI. So if you are working within a data role, there's going to be, AI is going to create a lot of opportunities for you to kind of like expand your role and get involved in AI with your role. So, for example, if you're in data analytics, if you're a data engineer, if you are even in software development or in database management or the database arena, AI means more work for you. Anything around data, because data is the lifeblood of AI. But the roles will change, as you said, because you're going to be using AI within your role. But I'm saying that there'll be there's going to be a new data market as well. So I think because of AI, there's going to be a new data market emerging, and that means that people will want propriety over their data, won't they? So it means that people are going to start charging. The way I see it, people are going to start charging for data. So yeah, I think that data roles are going to start exploding, and they're going to double. So where they are at now, in the next couple of years, that data roles are going to double. They're definitely going to double.
Great, 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 great. So Joe, over to you. But before you go to Joe, because Joe hasn't muted, I like, I mean, you said data, and people just need to understand, like Bossy has said, without data, you don't have AI. Yeah. Data's AI it's like, imagine you don't have food. You can't survive as a human being. Yeah. The food for AI is data. So, Joe,
What do you think the future jobs are going to be?
Yeah. Well, future jobs. The government is going to roll out about 300 data warehouse throughout the country in order to take advantage of artificial intelligence. So therefore, that will create jobs in the software development, whereby where they used to need about 20, 30 in a project, now they only need 3 or 4 with those skills who have artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence engineers, consultants, and there's this particular skills that you need for global business. And these consist of ISO 42001. This is how the governance, the rules guiding the use of artificial intelligence within an organization. You need that, or else, it's like the OK Corral. Yeah. Everybody using it willy-nilly. But there are rules in terms of data protection, in terms of protecting data. Yeah. So that's one aspect. Software engineers, network engineers who work in data warehouses, yeah, which are going to be springing up all over the country, yeah, in order to take advantage of, this new tools that the government's bringing out in terms of HMRC, that data needs to be processed in a data warehouse. Many retailers have their own data warehouse, so you need network engineers to manage, maintain. And another key point is robotics. Robotics. In China, there are 24-hour factories making cars, but you also need engineers to maintain those machines. So you need engineers, which are not enough, but also artificial intelligence is also creating hackers who are exploiting the fact that we're using software, we're using application, we're using AI to develop a lot of application without any security. And security is an afterthought. So you need cyber security in order to protect artificial intelligence, because we're processing data. The same with data, SQL, such as SQL injection, yeah, where you're able to access somebody's e-commerce and access the credit card of customers.
Right.
So these are areas that there's a major job requirement.
I think the positive thing thank you, Joe. There's so many things there that you can hit on. I mean, you talked about AI needs protection. Yeah. So obviously cybersecurity, but will cyber security, will the cyber ever be automated? That's a question that we need to ask. Yeah. The other thing that these job roles that we're talking in data, Bosse, are you seeing demands in these roles in hiring data people now? Are they reflecting now? Are they coming through now?
I think the good thing is when you go and have a look, data roles are there. They haven't gone. So they're only gonna double. And I think that some of the roles, like the data engineering roles, they are going to stay the same. But obviously, yes, you're going to incorporate AI, but they're only going to advance. So I think there's definitely going to be one of the podcasts I watched where they had fact checked this information. The guy had said data roles are going to double in the next couple of years. Okay. So where it's 500,000, it's going to be triple that or double that.
So there's going to be an explosion in the next 5 years.
Yeah. So he said it's a good career to be in. He actually said it's a good career. And he also said you can pivot. So if, for example, you're data analytics, you're a data analyst, or you're a software developer, being in data, you can pivot into these other roles very easily because you need to just upskill, don't you?
So
kind of
that's
thing.
right.
There's an overlap of skills.
Mhm. Okay. Because I think one of the things that we need to do is, I mean, I want to move on to the next topic, the next part. So I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I want everyone to know that it's not all negative, the fact that AI is coming and taking your jobs. Maybe your jobs are no longer jobs anymore. Maybe they're meant to be replaced by AI so that you can move on to a higher level of job. And that's where AI is going to take us to the higher level, non-repetitive job, more intelligence required. Yeah. I think the other thing I'll say, just to list out for the people that are here on this show, it's positive. We've got AI trainers we talked about, prompt engineers. We talked about prompt engineers. That's another thing. We talked about data engineers. Yeah. AI ops. Yeah. AI ethics and compliance roles. That's because at the end of the day, we've got to get compliance in there. We've got cybersecurity automation, robotics technicians. You know, a lot of people are mechanics at the moment. The mechanics are running out of jobs because the cars are no longer going to be what they used to be. But isn't it great to retrain into a robotic technician? Yeah. We've got digital health and care roles. We also have creative AI directors, you know, and the list goes on. Human machine. There's going to be, remember, there are going to be human machine collaboration roles. Think about it, because there has to be that interface, doesn't it? So we have it. So Elaine, just before we move on to the next part, what I want to say is when you're helping someone reinvent themselves, yeah, how do you guide them towards future-proof careers rather than just replacement jobs?
I think I have to be guided by the individual. I have to be guided by what their passion is. I think it's about listening to the person, and then my ideas around AI. I mean, obviously, I do get input from people who are doing different roles, and I kind of like to introduce them to roles that they think they're interested in, and maybe get them talking to people who are in those certain roles that have got sort of AI they've started using AI, if that's what they want to do. But it's very much down to the individual. I can't force people to go into a role that's future proof. You know, if they want to work in a sort of swannery sort of thing, and that's what they want to do, then that's what they do. But I can certainly tell them the benefits of having a career that's to do with AI, and open up a new world to them. I think it's about giving people a vision about how they can see themselves and what they're capable of. Because I think when we're at school, we're so told that this is, you know, when I was at school, I was told you're going to be a nurse or you're going to be a secretary. You know, those are the sort of things that I was told. And in today's new world, you can be anything, because if you don't know how to do something, you just talk to ChatGPT or talk to Grok or something like that, and you sort of teach yourself, or, you know, get on a course. So it's all about this, you know, lifelong learning. So if you're in a role and you want to do something completely different, you can. You know, there is no limit.
Right. Right. That sounds good. I mean, to be honest with you, I like the fact that you show them what's possible. And it's for them to then say, right, I'm interested in that career path. And also you're showing them this is future proof and this is a replacement. And also the advantages and disadvantages. Obviously, you've got the experience for a replacement job, but how many replacement jobs are there? You know, but then the ones that are future proof, they're increasing in demand. So what are you looking at the future? So I like that. Yeah. Joe, your hand's raised, so I want to lower your hand so you can talk. Yeah.
Yeah, future proof, as you say. Just wanted to add to that. Yeah, future proof basically are people with critical thinking. We still need critical thinking. Yeah,